is the uninviting, and now reports that Arvind Kejriwal could replace Narendra Modi at the Wharton India Economic Forum. Let's just look at the sharp reactions that have been coming in on the Wharton Students' Union invitation and then uninviting of Narendra Modi. Statements being issued by Wharton explaining why they decided to uninvite Mr. Modi, but there's been sharp criticism here. The BJP and others saying it's an insult to India, and now reports that Arvind Kejriwal could be Mr. Modi's fill-in.
Therefore, I thought it's an insult to our office of a chief ministership, wherein a person who is occupying that office 3 times in a row.
Former Minister and senior Shiv Sena leader Suresh Prabhu standing in solidarity with Gujarat Chief Minister Narendra Modi, who was dropped as a speaker by the prestigious Wharton Business School from their economic forum. Mr. Prabhu was also supposed to speak there. The BJP says it doesn't care, but the snub to Narendra Modi only shows how divisive he continues to be.
It is not Whartoners and US citizens will not be voting in Indian elections. What it matters in India? It matters nothing. European Union is and America is becoming partner in his 2015 vibrant Gujarat.
I've seen that there are people who are taking it as an insult to the country, that somebody is not being allowed to go, who's democratically elected. Now that's one way. I don't know. I don't subscribe to that. I feel that none of us, has any one of us here ever been stopped from a visa? Now if somebody is denied a visa, then also as an Indian I feel that the person, we'll have to look at the person who's denied a visa as to why he's being denied.
The reason given for the cancellation is their deep concern over the human rights violations, the massacre that took place in Gujarat in 2002. It means people are questioning the role of Mr. Modi's government at that point of time when the massacre took place.
Narendra Modi was supposed to deliver the keynote address via video conference. He was dropped after 3 Indian-American professors from the University of Pennsylvania sent a petition speaking against such a move. Those supporting the cancellation say Wharton's invite would have whitewashed Modi's past and granted him international respectability.
Just a simple question about free speech, right? It's about the power to reach out to large numbers of audiences through free speech.
Kiran Shaw Mazumdar tweeted, Wharton India Forum, no blow to Modi but a blot on Indian student organizers, most unprofessional for not being aligned. The US has only recently reiterated that it has no plans to change its visa policy against Mr. Modi. The Wharton snub comes at a time when Narendra Modi's star is clearly rising within the BJP. And while his popularity may be rising here, he clearly continues to be a divisive figure for many others. With Tejas Mehta, Amitabh Revi, NDTV.
So Wharton loses its main sponsor, the Gujarat-based Adani Group. Suresh Prabhu also decides he won't go, but it's now confirmed that Arvind Kejriwal will address the Wharton India Economic Forum, and on March 23rd, that's the first day of his fast against Delhi's rising electricity bills. But joining me now, of course, Abhishek Singhvi and Prakash Javadekar, but I'm also joined by students from India, because we said let's move it beyond Wharton. 2 young students from the Shriram College of Commerce, one Divyansh Jain, who was of course very happy with Mr. Modi's address at SRCC, but also Srishti Yadav, also from SRCC, who didn't feel the same way. And Divyansh, when you see what's happened at Wharton and in a sense, the complete fiasco with first Mr. Modi being invited, then him being uninvited after people protested about it. Do you agree with it? You supported Mr. Modi coming to speak at SRCC.
I supported SRCC's calling Modi from my heart. And Modi's invite being cancelled, firstly not speaking as a student of SRCC, not a BJP supporter, not a Modi fan. But as an Indian, it is something of deep shame for an Indian political leader to be called to Wharton, firstly being invited himself, and then later on the event being cancelled. And basically his invite being cancelled, that is something that shouldn't be happening. It is not at all expected from Wharton.
In fact, Abhishek Singhvi, if we don't play politics here, that is a valid point which Divyansh makes. Mr. Modi is a democratically elected Chief Minister of Gujarat. The Congress itself accepted his victory with not perhaps a very good face, but said that he has won a fair election. Do you agree with the view when people say that this is an insult to India when a Chief Minister is invited then uninvited in this way?
Sonia, I must tell you that the Congress and I have personally never been meddling or speaking on issues such as country A or country B denying or granting visa to Mr. Modi or withdrawing or extending an invitation. First of all, I think this is not something on which a rival political party needs to comment unless it raises some national issue. Secondly, I think it gives far too much importance to every move of Mr. Modi. If he sneezes, we must react. I don't believe in that. Thirdly, I think it's entirely between Mr. Modi, his invitors, the government or the visa authorities. And I'm not here to opine on the merits. But I think none of us can ignore the fact that and this is between Mr. Modi and his inviters. I'm not saying that between them, but there is a fact of life which Mr. Modi and the BJP cannot ignore, that somewhere, somehow, the incident of 2002 will continue to haunt them unless either the global community believes that there is genuine contrition by Mr. Modi, which perhaps we have not seen, or perhaps they believe they have not seen, or there is something else which is done by Mr. Modi which elevates their trust and faith in his contrition on this issue.
No, but
now, I think absent that, till such time, these incidents will keep on happening. Some people will invite him, some will cancel the invitation, some will withdraw. It's between them and Mr. Modi, and there's nothing really for the Congress to butt into.